If you're a youth delinquent that likes hanging out at the McDonald's car park, at 1 a.m. chances are the current slew of electric hot hatchbacks won't be appealing to you. But fear not, as this is the Vauxhall Corsa GSE, the all-electric successor to the Corsa VXR. And we're here to tell you all you need to know about it. I'm Tom Jarvis and you're watching Auto Express. Corsa has gone soft in its transition to electric. The numbers suggest otherwise. You've got 276 brake horsepower. Going through the front wheels, that's around 70 brake horsepower more than the old Vauxhall Corsa. You've also got 345 Newton meters of torque. So that means 0 to 60 in around 5.5 seconds, and a top speed of 112 miles an hour. Now, to get all that power down, Volkswagen made several changes for the GSE, and the headline has to be a Torsen limited slip differential. At the front, the Corsa GSE also gets these sticky Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. It's got a wider track width. As you can see from these arches, you've also got bigger brakes with 4 piston brake calipers. Vauxhall has also tuned the suspension, so it's slightly lower and stiffer than the standard Corsa. And you've also got unique steering, which should make it a little bit more exciting to drive now. If all of those stats seem pretty familiar to you, don't worry, you're not losing your marbles, because this car is actually pretty similar underneath to the Peugeot E208 GTI, which means this car gets that car's 54 kilowatt-hour battery. Now, with 51 kilowatt-hours usable, you can expect a range of around 220 miles, although exact figures have not been confirmed yet. You can also expect a 10 to 80% charge to take around 30 minutes when you plug into a rapid charger, so I'd be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't squinting to try and tell the differences between the Corsa GSE and the standard Corsa. But there are some significant upgrades, namely these wider arches, which are painted in black, and to give the car a rather aggressive stance. You've also got different bumpers front and rear. Then you've got this black roof. Sadly, you don't have a larger spoiler, but it still does give the car a much lower overall visual height. You've got some GSE stickers here. And finally, probably the most notable upgrade anyway, are these diamond-cut alloy wheels, which are apparently inspired by the Nova GTI. Just a quick one before we continue. Did you know that you can now buy and sell your car through Auto Express? So if you're looking to buy a new car, or you've got an old one to sell, just click the link in the description below and get going today. Sat inside the course of GCSE. And I think the designer's inspiration was something along the lines of Scottish Highlands meets rave culture. As you've got these neon tartan seats, which are actually inspired by the original Vauxhall Nova. The seats themselves are quite huggy. They do hold you in place nicely. And you've also got this GSE embroidery here. You've got neon seatbelts. As you can see, you've got neon stitching on the door cards, and you've also got it on the Alcantara and leather-trimmed steering wheel. If you forget you're in the GSE, you do have a GSE badge there, which is a good thing, because this is generally standard Corsa in here. So you've got a 10-inch touchscreen, you've got a digital instrument cluster, and while Vauxhall can't show it to us today, you do also have GSE-specific dials. So that shows you things like your G-forces and also your acceleration times. Now, if all of this sounds exciting to you, don't worry, you don't have long to wait, as we expect the GSE to go on sale in September of this year, with prices starting at around $34,000. The Corsa's main problem, however, will be the aforementioned Peugeot 208 GTI, which is effectively a much louder, in-your-face version of the subtle Corsa. However, if the MK2 GSI is anything to go by, when we drive the Corsa later this year, we could be in for a real cracker.